Hello guys, hello again. Today I would like to talk about a little bit more about how I actually structure my cycles, my training cycles that I use with all of my athletes. And actually I put some numbers here that you can also can see it here on this table. So we're practically here how to reach 1000 repetitions in a single month, in a single cycle. So most of you would just gonna think that practically that's not possible, but if you stick to the end of this video, actually it's gonna make a lot of sense to you. And I hope that with my explanation here, what I wrote it down here on this board, you're gonna bear with me and try to follow it up how I actually structure it. So I'm gonna go each step now from the beginning here. So the first one, it should be roughly in numbers and also in percentage. I will tell for each individual section here. So the main cause, of course, here is to concentrate on compound movements, not only in horizontal plane but also in vertical plane. So we need actually to be strong also in all directions and to be able to transfer the force and also to make it and execute it very quickly. So the first and the foremost, of course, are the squats. So if you roughly do them in 22% for each month, or as we see it here also in numbers, that makes roughly 220 repetitions. That should be probably enough. And the second one is 90%, put the emphasis on cleans, and about numbers, they're making like 190 repetitions. So the third one are pushing exercises or pressing. So it's about 70% or 170 repetitions. 11% of course are the pulling exercises with the emphasis, and the numbers are 110 repetitions for each month. The fifth point here, 13% roughly on snatches. So the explosive compound movement, or roughly 130 repetitions. Or the sixth point here is 10% on posterior chain. Not to forget the posterior chain, because the posterior chain is very crucial at building the foundation of our frontside mechanics, and that's roughly 100 repetition. In the last but not least, 8% on jerks or some explosive compound movement as well. That makes about 80 repetitions, and in total here, as you can see, all of them, when you make it all together, it's 1000 repetition. So it seems like it's impossible, but if you focus here, what I wrote it down. So the question is not how to reach actually 1000 repetitions per month. So the cue is to get to a 10,000 repetition, as you can see it here. So that's the cookie, that's the main goal. That's actually what we want to achieve it here, 10,000 repetition. 10,000 is the famous number for everything. If you want actually to level up, if you want to reach a certain amount of skill set, if you want to reach a certain amount of level of performance, this is actually what we're aiming to do. But if you're doing with this structure that I actually explained to you here, 1000 repetition for each month, 10 months continuously, you are gonna actually reach this number. And that is actually the goal, what I actually trying to do and to tell you. And this is practically also possible to achieve. But how? If we divide 1000 repetition with 4, so actually that makes 4 weeks, or if you want to be very precise, you can also do 4.2 weeks, because some of the months are actually a bit longer. So that actually makes a roughly 250 repetitions here. So that is not that high at all, as you can see it here. And if you go down the scale, so the next number is actually here. So we are around here to 250 repetition is like a weekly number that we want to achieve. So 250 repetition also actually is necessary to know how we're actually going to divide it. if you want to divide it as a 3 or 4 times weekly block, or 5 times weekly block, or 6 times weekly block, or even 7 times weekly block. So if you want to work out each day on achieving 10,000 or achieving your goal, so it's roughly gonna make maybe something between 40 and 60 repetition for each workout, which it doesn't seem so high at all. So if you are taking in a perspective this 10-month period, or even taking like this 1 month that actually makes us off-season workout for our athletes, and even 1 month addition to that, it's going to a general preparation for each athlete. So we are actually going to build a 1 whole year cycle as a commitment here. So practically, if you start working out today with this concept like this, you're gonna able to reach in 12 months period of time. So it's very possible, because I'm the proof of that. I'm applying this to all of my athletes, of course in a different frame, and I always changing the main point, the main point here for each individual workout. And as you can see here, I also have some brochure that says 16-week speed training program. This kind of program is even put it into a shorter and more progressive trainings plan than I actually explained here, but it's the same concept that is involved in this brochure. This brochure is of course available on Amazon, and you can download it here. I'll put also the link in the description down below if you wanted to actually have this kind of workout on a piece of paper, so they can rely on how actually to apply it in a real world, how I should have said. But anything else is more than is actually needed. So you can just be focusing on this kind of workout regimen, and I can guarantee you that you are gonna see the results starting from the first month on. Of course, please write in the comment what you're thinking about this. I'm very curious what you have to say about it, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more information like this. So take a good care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.